Hey, happy Saturday. So we didn't do a reading yesterday. There's reasons for that, and I want to kind of show you how that all plays in as time go by. But if you were in my TikTok live yesterday, in the middle of me channeling, I was getting really sleepy. So I asked Spirit what was going on, because even previous before that, as I was channeling energy, I was really drained, and that's why I had uploaded the message of, I was going to postpone it because I feel like it wasn't meant for me to do. It wasn't meant for me to do the reading until now, and also let it go, let it flow. That live is some things that took place, but it's nothing bad. It's some things that took place that I needed to be aware of and to be able to see and understand and comprehend on the spiritual front side as far as energy. We are forever growing, learning in the universe on a daily basis, so never stop learning. So this morning's chit chat is going to be about brain waves and the brainwave frequency, okay? So we talked about the clairs, and we're going to get more in depth with the clairs as time goes by. We're definitely going to double back around to get more, and because everything plays a role. I want to choose my words carefully because I don't want to just rush the conversation and it ends up being boring. I don't want that. So we're gonna just skip all this chit chat and get straight to it because I don't want to hold you. So I wrote everything on cards so that way I ain't skipping a beat. So we have 5 different type of brainwave frequency: gamma, beta, alpha, theta, and delta. Gamma wave is 38 to 42 hertz. Beta is 12 to 28 hertz. Alpha is 75 to 13 hertz. Theta is 4 to 7 hertz, and delta is 1 and 3 hertz. Each of these have different brainwave frequencies that helps alter our consciousness, like our own personal radio stations. So based off which station you want to tune into, you'll get different results out of that. So if you want to be in we function majority. Okay, never mind. We're gonna start because I don't want to jump. Let's go back. Brainwave frequencies is also equivalent to like a radio car frequency, a radio station. If you got I don't know where you are from, but where we're from, we got Z107.9 for our radio hip hop station. Our R&B station is 93.1, which is very old school, nothing but old school music on there, soul music. Unless they changed it. 96.5 is rock, pop, pop. And then you have 88.1, which is kind of versatile between pop and rock, pop music and R&B music, and a little bit of hip hop music, kind of depending on. So each station have its own frequency. So depending on what you want to feel, if you just want to be in your R&B, just like your YouTube playlist or your Apple playlist, you have genres that you set up. So your genre would be basically your hertz. So you got gamma, beta, alpha, theta, and delta. Gamma is 38 to 42 hertz. That's a frequency. Beta to 12 to 28 hertz. That's a frequency. Alpha is 7.5 to 13 hertz. That's a frequency. Theta is 4 to 7 hertz. That's a frequency. Delta is 1 to 3 hertz. That's a frequency. So let's start with gamma. We're not going to go through every last single one of them today. We are going to go over the very first 2 important ones that you need to utilize right now. So this is like the short, quick version of little tips and tricks. So take this tea with a grain of salt. The fastest, I mean, well, so the first brain wave that we're going to talk about, or brain wave state we're going to talk about, is gamma, which is the 38 to 42 hertz. This state of mind frequency radio station for us, I'm saying radio station so that it's easy for you to keep up and follow along. The fastest brain state is highly active when in universal love trance-like mind state of being. This is your high conscious enlightenment. So being open, being in your love energy, being in your harmony is harmony. So this is the highest frequency. This is your harmony. You see how it go from delta to gamma. Gamma is the highest brainwave frequency that you can be on, and use that as being able to connect with your higher conscious, which is your higher self. So we're going to be getting messages from our higher selves today as well, along with this chit chat message. So the next important one we're going to talk about is alpha waves and theta waves. So in order to tap into your psychic abilities, or to tap into your psychic intuition, your intuitive notes. Thank you, Spirit. I'm sorry, y'all. I just want to make sure that I'm not crossing any information, because I had it set in order, but that's gonna be a task for y'all too. But let's go on. So anyway, alpha waves is what you will use to activate your third eye, as well as focusing on theta. If you can learn to balance and master alpha wave, and you can learn to balance and master theta wave, because this is nothing that is about to get happen overnight. You can be like, oh yeah, I'm about to eat this shit up. Yeah, baby, it's not gonna work like that. I'm telling you on this time, it's gonna take some work. Oh, because there's so much that comes with it, and there's so much. Anywho, let's get back to it, because I get dragged along, and I'm not gonna drag y'all. So let's get into relax. I need to relax. Let's get into theta really quick. So theta is the 4 to 7 hertz. This is the second one from delta, so this would be the second hertz. So let's say gamma is the 6 hertz, because it's the top tier hertz in our energy, and then delta is like the most subtle beginning, let's see where we get into type of energy. Okay, so theta wave it occurs before and after your sleep. It is associated with light sleep, deep meditation, deep dreaming, vivid imagery, and high levels of inner awareness. So you're operating out of theta wave if you're highly alert, if you're aware, if you're always looking at your surroundings. You're operating out of theta waves. Now, with theta wave being, you're very self-aware, but you're also not being awake to the awake. You're not in the awakened world. You're asleep. You're still sleepwalking. You're highly aware, but you're asleep, because you're overlooking, or you're bypassing, let's use bypassing. You're bypassing certain important life reality. Let's say that reality. Some of the most important life reality things that's going on around you. So you're not of the world. You're not in the world. You're not of the world, or you're not in the world. You're in your own world. So you're living in your own bubble, and you're aware of everything in here. Now it's time to come out of there and be aware of everything that's kind of in front of you type energy, when you're operating out of theta and transitioning out of it. That goes back kind of to the TikTok situation when I was channeling and I said I was falling asleep. All of this kind of plays an important role of balancing out that energy, and the energy weighing heavy, not just on the collective itself, but just energetically how the energy is connecting. Where are we going? So to perceive your energy, so brain waves is to be able to perceive energy beyond your 5 primary senses, which would be touch, feel, touch, that is the same thing, touch, hear, taste, see, smell, right? So that's your that's like your physical senses, the main physical senses. But spiritually, translate that into gamma, beta, alpha, theta, delta type shit. That makes sense. Please let me know if this is making sense to you. It's very detrimental that y'all give me feedback so I can know how to better articulate or better present if you are lost somewhere in between. I always go back to reiterate these things because I do not want you all to be afraid to speak up, ask questions, because that's what this space is for, to be able to ask questions, get clarity. It's really that. Let's swing back. So let's talk about beta wave really quick, and then we're going to talk about how to tap into your and activate alpha wave and theta wave. The beginning stages, how to begin this journey. For beta brain waves, this is operating out at 12 and 28 hertz. Beta occurs while we're awake, while we're alert and concentrating on something. So a fun fact about beta is that is one of the most used frequencies that we operate out of it. If you didn't know, now you know. So I love listening to spirit talk shit. But that's kind of the energy there. So beta wave is me actively moving around, talking to you guys, being aware of what I'm saying, understanding comprehension, very comprehensive, very alert, in that way. Being able again to talk to you guys and still be able to clap my hands. This is being able to operate out of beta wave. Okay. All right, so to reach your alpha wave, I just want to make sure I'm moving these ones off the board that we went over, so I won't cross them over anymore. We're going to do a critical thinking exercise. So this is going to work two ways. One, you're going to be, you don't need pencil and paper for this portion. You just need more so to be aware, paying attention to what I'm explaining to you and walking along with the steps and then doing it by yourself. So this makes it a little bit easier, okay? So first, what we're going to do is talk about alpha waves. How to activate your alpha wave is by, first of all, relaxing. In order to relax, you're going to have to find a stillness and calmness within yourself where you're not in anxiety, where you're not in fear, where you're not in frustration, where you're not in anger, where you're not in disbelief, where you're not in sorrow, and the list goes on. So you want to be at a complete state of chill. For some it's easy and some is a lot. That let's go on. To reach theta wave, you just want to visualize a plant, a fruit, go to your photos that of your like important photos that is meaningful to you, so you know it's something that you can break down word for word, bar for bar, because you remember this moment and you remember this energy that it. I took a melatonin, y'all, because I was like, damn, I look high. I'm not. I took some melatonin. I took 2 to make sure when I was done with this bitch I'd be out like a light, because I really having a hard time sleeping during this ascensions. But if you're having a hard time sleeping, this could be why as well, because you're going between different states of consciousness and you need to tune into the right radio station to be able to get the proper sleep as well. That's a message for myself. Thank you, Spirit. So close your eyes for short periods of times. So we'll do this. I'm already in a good state of being. So for you to get into a comfortable state or space, geez whiz, this stuttering is going to play into Mars. Mars is going to play into the critical thinking exercise. Let me skedaddle along. So for this exercise, close your eyes, and then you're going to take small, deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, this is me falling into relaxation. Now, I allow my body to move back like this, not because I'm typically falling asleep. It's because I want you to see how relaxed you should be and feel safe enough to relax and not feel like you gotta hold your head up because it's gonna fall all the way back like this and you're not gonna be able to hold it up. No, relax. Just drop all weight off and let your head fall the way it fall. Let your body lean away. Relax. Once you're able to get comfortable with this and you feel comfortable and confident in how you are sitting and positioned based off of you, go to your phone. Look at a most recent photo that is meaningful to you. Once you do that, you're going to focus on this picture for 3 minutes. 3 minutes. If you need 5 minutes tops. When you do this, you're going to utilize this energy, and you're going to utilize this energy by visualizing what you're looking at. Thank you, Spirit. By visualizing what you're looking at. Once you got it in your mind, like, look at this. Very important details. I'm sorry if I'm boring y'all. Very important details. Or somebody doing their hair. Maybe somebody's doing their hair. Anyway, let's get into the critical thinking exercises because I don't want to keep dragging this. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to rush it either, but I know I don't want to. I'm going to get back into it. Critical thinking exercise. You're going to need a piece of pencil and a piece of paper. Write out 5 letters. It don't matter what the letters is that come out. You just want to make sure that you repeat this step 3 times. Back to back. The first time you're going to write out 5 letters. So your 5 letters can be A, J, C, D, E, F, whatever. It can be Q, R, T, A, C, it doesn't matter. 17, I like that. So I'm going to kind of show you what I did. I'm going to draw a box around what you should focus on, because, yeah. I'm going to cover the top part, because I was writing some ratchet shit. It was dumb thoughting. So this is what it should look like. So you see on this number line 1, line 2, and line 3. This would, hold on. I'm ghetto. Don't judge me. This would be line 1, not in a bad way. This would be line 1, line 2, and line 3. And then you're going to take that and then you're going to unscrabble those words or those letters into words. So you should have at least 3-letter words and 4-letter words out of those 3 5-letter words that you wrote out. If you repeat a letter more than once, pay attention to the letters that's being repetitive or repeating, because that could be representation of something. It could be different to how you identify it. Don't overthink this, because this is an exercise to teach you to not overthink. So overthinking is okay. It's okay. Is really okay with this exercise, because this is why we're doing it, to get comfortable with being confident and being able to identify messages, you know, that's within ourselves and bring them out to the forefront using alpha and theta techniques as we intertwine that. So I hope this makes sense to you. This is going to teach you to strengthen that and how to identify the states of mind or states of brain waves that you're operating out of, and how to tune into the frequencies that best, I heard bet, period, yes, that best suits your learning style. Yeah. So my words I got from, let me do that before I jump into this. My letters that I got from, my words I got from my letter, like everything is backwards as fuck to me right now. I'm so sorry. But you got, I picked JOLKY MAJRSESOTN. It's kind of sounded like ESPN, which is sports. So we got joy, yoke, I got joy and yoke from my line 1. So those are the first 2 things I'm going to focus on. And there's only 2 letters that, it's only 2 words that I got. So this is nothing major. This is minor. The second thing I got is Mars, Jars, Gem, Arm, Realm, right? When I did this, I looked at what the energy was like and what these can represent to me. Now, I'm not going to explain each and every one of them because I don't want to take up too much time, but Mars would be representation of the planet Mars retrograde. We're going to a retrograde, so everything is ass backwards to me, which is you're seeing the results of it in my speech and how I'm communicating with you. The tongue twisters. Jars, I did hear earlier about spell work in jars, and crossings was something significant as well. Arm, I know arm for me, I've been noticing different things that's been going on with my arms while I've been working. Ram could be significant. This can be standing strong. This can be dealing with a Aries or a Taurus. Taurus, because bulls give me ram, I ram your shit type shit. Taurus type energy. And then ram also gives me Capricorn energy because it's goated. It still has horns. So that's how I kind of would articulate those within my spiritual means. For my last one, I got stones, tones, notes, tons, and toes. So again, different things that I'm looking at that can mean so many different things, but I'll sit with them to figure out at this moment in time what actions are these words showing me and sharing with me to be able to identify with within myself. Where does these resonate with me, and what is these messages sharing with me? If you have questions or comments or concerns, please feel free to jot that down. But that's that energy, and that's how that critical thinking exercise would work. If you need to rewind the video, it's available, So these are gems that's only for Patreon only. This is useful for your information. This is not, to repeat and go over. This is like your sacred society, not society, your sacred tribe, to be able to, grow, develop, self-learn. If you feel led to share this knowledge, then by any means, please do. But these is gems that I'm dropping for y'all, as I grow, because I feel like y'all deserving of it. That's what you made for. I got it. Let's get into it. Chevron. So protection can be down, and you have achievement in reverse with drama. So you can be needing to put protection around yourself, or you want to continue to work on your protection. For some of you want to really work on your protection, and for some of you, you did a well job of protecting yourself and bending and being flexible. So this is opening up an opportunity. He's on his arms, and then he's bending on his feet. If you remember my book, I put toes and arms, and look at his toes and look at how his arms is. So what this saying is versatility. So I'm gonna put a pause for the cause. I need to pause this. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I needed to grab a scissor. Okay, so you got versatility, right? In the book, it said toes and arms. And look at how his arms are moving. You gotta crawl before you can walk. But sometimes we try to walk before we can crawl, and we get bent up and out of shape. Be patient with yourself is the message. Avoid unnecessary drama by bending to somebody else's will. Protect yourself because somebody hiding their true stripes. Someone is very optimistic about your achievements. And coral. I feel like this can be releasing spars. This is energetic spars. So, spiritual warfare. again. Yours came out in reverse, so for me, that's as above, so below. As the lion is below, the tiger is below. Some situations is out of your control as you're focusing on you. And I feel like that first message was very cryptic, but that's for the protection on the outside of you. So you want to make sure you're upping your protection around your energy. Go back to yesterday's video when I told and explained how to do the crown chakra cleanse, the healing, releasing of energies that does not belong on your person, which is you. Someone can be trying to get close to you for attention. This can be important. And then innovation. That's giving Empress energy. Creative ideas. Shuffling for the collective energy. What do you need to know? Sextile popped out, a combination of tension and flow, and that goes back to needing to understand the combination between alpha and theta energy, because the potential of what you can do with your spiritual awareness and tapping into your spiritual energy can be very rewarding in so many different aspects. So your spirit team is trying to align you to be able to have a good balance of spiritual practice, being practical in your spirituality, and being realistic in your real reality, your physical reality. What message do your higher self have to say to you? Differences. Your mind is in difference. So it's kind of hard trying to be obedient to one part of your spirit when the other one is so familiar with other ways of being and comfortable with it. So I don't know where that just came from, but there could be your better half. Your higher self can be trying to say, I'm going to bed. Good night. Will TBC this, but I'm going to upload this still. I am going to pull 3 cards. It's 6:06 a.m. 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is quick messages coming in. This can be unexpected quick travel, relocation type energy. 35 is the Knight of Wands. Very quick information coming in. Very, very, things is moving fast right now. I feel like things is at a mature stage for you for it to start moving quickly. Page of Swords is just you being very logical and paying attention to everything, because the Page of Swords is also people looking and expecting for you to fail in certain areas and situations in your growth and development. So I'm going to leave that there. I love you all, and I will see y'all. I appreciate y'all for being very patient with me, but your girl got to go to sleep now because your baby been running, and finally it's time. Doing spirit work is beyond amazing, and I really hope that y'all really stay and grow to learn. But as time develops, mama ain't no fool. Updates always come. I love you. Nothing stays the same. Bye.